Hey everyone, welcome back to History Ignited, the podcast that explores the stories behind the history of Billy Joel's song, We Didn't Start the Fire. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Caroline. Before we begin in today's episode, I want to mention how much fun we had in our bonus episode. It was awesome to go off script and talk about our experience with podcasting, what we've learned, and funny things that happen behind the scenes.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun change of pace.
For sure. But today, we're going back to our usual format, on script. And speaking of that, if you liked hearing us talk about our podcasting experience, let us know. Leave us a review and tell us if you'd like more off-script episodes. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Now, let's get back to business. Today, we're talking about someone who packs a punch. Literally. His name is Sugar Ray Robinson, and he was one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Oh, I thought we were talking about candy. I love candy. I love chocolate and gummy bears and brownies and cake. So basically,
Caroline, we all know how much you love candy, but that's going to be another episode. Sugar Ray Robinson was born as Walker Smith Jr. on May 3rd, 1921 in Ely, Georgia. He moved to Harlem, New York when he was young, and that's where his love for boxing began.
Wait, if his name is Walker Smith Jr., why do people call him Sugar Ray?
Great question, Caroline. When he started fighting, he borrowed his friend Ray Robinson's Amateur Athletic Union, AAU, boxing card to enter a match because he was too young to compete. After that, the name stuck. As for Sugar, a man named George Gainford, his manager, said that Robinson's style was sweet as sugar, and the name just clicked, Sugar Ray Robinson.
And boy, was he sweet in the ring. Robinson was fast, powerful, and super smart in how he fought. Many boxing experts consider him to be the greatest pound-for-pound boxer ever, meaning he was one of the greatest no matter what his weight class.
Sugar Ray's career was packed with impressive achievements. Get this, he had 200 professional fights and won 174 of them. 109 of those wins were by knockout. That's incredible.
That's more wins than some boxers even have in total fight. And speaking of records, Sugar Ray won the world welterweight title in 1946, then went on to win the middleweight title 5 times.
Sugar Ray was also known for the rivalry he had with another famous boxer, Jake LaMotta. Their fights were legendary, especially the one called St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1951, where Robinson beat LaMotta so badly that the referee had to stop the fight.
Interesting fact, their rivalry was so famous it inspired the movie Raging Bull, starring Robert De Niro as Jake LaMotta. Sugar Ray Robinson was a true sports icon, just not for his boxing, but also for his style outside the ring.
Outside of boxing, Sugar Ray Robinson was known for being a showman. He drove flashy pink Cadillacs and wore fancy suits and even traveled with an entourage that included a barber, a personal chef, and a jazz band.
Sounds like he knew how to live it up. But he wasn't just about the glamour, right?
Exactly. Robinson was also a big influence on civil rights. He used his fame to speak out about racism in America and was a trailblazer for Black athletes during a time when they faced discrimination.
He even opened up a nightclub in Harlem called Sugar Ray's Cafe. And after he retired, he helped start a foundation for children in need. Sugar Ray's impact went beyond boxing. He inspired many people both in and out of the ring.
So why was Sugar Ray Robinson mentioned in We Didn't Start the Fire? Because he was a symbol of excellence in sports during the 1940s and 50s. He wasn't just a boxer, he was an icon that shaped a generation.
And even though he passed away in 1989, his legacy lives in the world of boxing and beyond. People still talk about him as the greatest ever to step in the ring.
Absolutely, Caroline. And Sugar Ray's life reminds us that even though life can sometimes throw punches, with determination, you can always come out swinging. Get it?
Well said, Amy. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And as always, we'll see you next time as we explore more history behind the fire.
Stay curious and keep the flames of history alive.
Wow, ChatGPT is getting a little feisty here in this episode.
And even though we didn't get to talk about candy in this episode, since I'm in charge of jokes, I can tell you a joke about candy. Ready? Why did the candy go to school?
I don't know. Why?
Because it wanted to be a Smartie.
Thanks for listening to History Ignited.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to keep up with all our episodes.
And tell your friends and family about us. We want to go viral.
Bye for now. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye, peeps.
Bye-bye.
Bye, peeps.